Hey, what's up, and welcome to my corner of the internet. Please like, comment, and subscribe before we get into the video. I appreciate it. We got goals and whatnot, and 2024 is the year we get some of these goals done, you know? So when I get into this video, it's time to have a real conversation about an anime that just finished up, pretty much finished up last year, and I'm getting to it now because, we're getting to it now, you know? This anime could have been great, but unfortunately became a parody of itself and went through some troubles that are very indicative of the anime genre and its production. And unfortunately, it's lost all meaning at this point. And obviously, I'm talking about Zom 100.
そこで大変申し上げにくいのですが、今一度本来の自分を取り戻したく、本日付で退職する決意をいたしました。
You couldn't tell me in the summer when this anime come out that this wasn't going to be big. You couldn't tell me that Zom 100 did not have all the ingredients to be the next best banger. This anime had the beautiful animation, the story, the ethos, the characters, the colorful way of telling a different story, the humor about zombies and the work life and the toxicity of normal life. This anime was nestled so perfectly and came at one of the best times, and it was fumbled. This is an absolute travesty, and who would have thought this anime would go downhill the way that it did? Now, this is just my opinion. I'm going to share with you, talk with you, and just give you some of the more insight before we get into all these things. This is a comedy, horror, dystopian thingy thing about zombies that somehow erupt in Japan. And this is written by and illustrated by Haro Aso and Kotaro Takata. This anime, its first 2 episodes are tough. Like, though, that's a banger way to start off your anime with these first 2 episodes, man. Like, if it didn't get you, if you weren't interested in this, you maybe just had bad taste. It had the humor, it had the jokes, it had the use of color that was bright, beautiful, and it didn't strain your eyes. It wasn't unnecessary. Our main character gave us hope, and this anime is primarily about hope. It's about doing the things that mattered. And what was so much great about this anime was our main character got hope from the zombie apocalypse to live his life after getting out of a dead-end toxic work environment, which gonna bring that up later. This anime touched on how our main character and many other characters that we meet along the way have been taken away the zest of life. They've lost a reason to live, a reason to care, and a reason to keep going on. They just keep droning on, and we see the unfairness of society be upended, and our main character is emboldened because the zombie apocalypse. He has been galvanized because the world has ended and he doesn't have to go back to his job. He's happy now, even though he sees the misfortunes of a zombie apocalypse and seeing people die, seeing people go missing. But he's happy, and he's happy because he now gets to make the choices that matter to him. And he brings up a list because he possibly could become a zombie. But he also knows he can do things before that happens. So when it does happen, he has no regrets. And that kicks off our anime. And with our anime being kicked off, we're meeting different characters, we're having different conversations, we're doing all sorts of random things, and it's enjoyable. This entire beginning ride, the first 6 episodes, it is enjoyable. This anime was a thrill. It was a different way of telling a story, and the changes, the ethos, our main character's ability to find enjoyment during some of the most scary times I couldn't tell you how much this anime gave me a reason to live. If you didn't feel that way, I hope you go rewatch it, because this anime will teach you so much, because you don't necessarily need a zombie apocalypse to realize that you should go out there and do what you want to do before you inevitably die. And us inevitably dying versus him eventually becoming a zombie, different timelines. We probably get way more years than our main character will. This anime was beautiful, but unfortunately it was marred by some of the issues that came forth. Let's be real. The anime production pipeline is a toxic work environment with a lot of, well, this is alleged, but you know, it's unfortunate to know that something that gives me so much joy and has changed my life and gives me something to talk about week in and week in, these people aren't being compensated fairly. They're being rushed. They're also being told to complete these very drastic deadlines that are unfortunately just not tenable. This anime unfortunately ended up having production issues, literally, which happened day to day, because I did pay attention to when it came out, and it would be delayed sometimes the episode would come out later, until ultimately it had to be pushed back several months because they were unable to complete the deadlines that they needed to, which reports allegedly coming out mentioning how there was a harsh work environment that pushed animators and creators to the brink, and unfortunately they just weren't able to complete things. The very anime criticizing this toxic work environment is actually having a toxic work environment while producing this anime. It's almost sad to really think about, because many places throughout the world have incredibly toxic work environments, and Japan is no stranger to these such things, especially when it comes to the anime community and their production of things. So please take notice. Try to support your favorite animators and creators. Creativity sometimes is pushed to the brink, and it gives us a lackluster ending, because Zom 100, the last 3 episodes, listen, we end up meeting a character that basically chooses the same ethos as Akira, but basically goes the bad way, because like he feels as though he was rejected by the world, and he feels like he could get revenge, and it ends up costing him and biting him in the butt, and he ends up becoming a zombie in due time because of that. The anime had it, man, because the guy we meet, he ends up saying the exact same words as Akira, and I think philosophically this anime had something, but the execution of some of the last episodes with some of the hullabaloo that was going on, it dashed all the beauty of this anime. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. Zom 100 could have been big, and unfortunately, because of a production issue and some of the problems that comes with making anime in general, has costed it the very message it tried to share with us. Now, don't lose that, because it's very important and this anime still can serve you, but I think it could have been so much bigger, and I wish it got a better chance at that. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to share with you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you for making it to the end of the video. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope your 2024 is going well, and I hope you're doing your best. I appreciate you all, and I hope you continue to be well and do your best, if I haven't said that already. Peace.